My loving greetings, Vanakkam, Namaste, Prem Namaskar to one and all of you. Welcome to the Monday Sadhana. Today we are going through pranayamam, the chakras, and meditation. So please be in the program if you want to achieve the optimum outcomes of it. So let us just sit comfortably with our spine upright. Gently close your eyes. We're going to take a deep breath in and with the outward breath chant warm. We're going to do this 5 times in order to start the program. You may now gently open your eyes. Pranayama or pranayamam, which is part of Kriya Yoga, serves to supplement modern medicine and other systems of healing and not to replace them. All techniques and therapeutic interventions must be subject to the strictest ethical codes of one's profession. Pranayamam is the scientific art of mastering the breath and the breathing. Prana is the energy permeating the universe at all levels: physical, mental, spiritual, sexual, and cosmic. Yoga is nothing but the total experience of human life. It is the science of integral man. These are the words of Jacques S. Masui. As long as there is breath in the body, there is life. When breath departs, so too does life. Therefore, regulate the breath. Atta Yoga Pradipika. On completion of this program, as participants, you'll be able to understand what pranayamam is. You'll be able to understand the precautionary measures to be taken. You'll understand the benefits of pranayama, and you'll be able to learn and understand the techniques of pranayamam. Not all in this session, but even in the other sessions, you will learn part by part. So what are the precautionary measures? When you practice pranayamam, you have to do so in an airy environment, well-ventilated place. It must be clean and dust-free without any cobwebs, any dirt. And you must sit in the same place, in the same posture, at the same time each day when practicing pranayamam. Don't practice pranayamam or breathing exercises in front of someone. because you can infect them. Don't do more than 16 cycles in any one sitting, in any one session, because you can hyperventilate. And in other words, you'll have more oxygen in your bloodstream than you require. And you may feel uncomfortable and sometimes dizzy when you hyperventilate. The benefits of pranayama, there are cleansing techniques as well as highly spiritual techniques. And in the cleansing, it helps to clear the nasal passages, the sinuses, the trachea, and the lungs of mucus. And pranayama provides techniques for the ejectment of particulate matter from the lungs. And these are respirable dust which goes through the system. It's not even being filtered at the nostrils. It provides an increased boost of energy to the body. In other words, it refreshes you when you are lethargic, when you're feeling tired and sleepy. Pranayama helps in the development of your heart and the normalization of your pulse. So heart patients, you can do the specific pranayama technique. It helps to keep the nadis, or the network of transmission lines, which is like a network of electrical wires running through your body. These are the nadis that carry the energy. And it keeps those nadis open and healthy. And that's what you want to ensure happens. And the pranayama facilitates that. There are special pranayama techniques which have been designed to enable one to fall off to sleep. Tukha pranayama. There is also pranayama techniques which could be used by a mother during labor to enable her to push out the baby. And there are cleansing techniques to cleanse also not only the lungs, but also your nasal passages and your sinuses. There are also techniques that have been used by our great-grandparents and grandparents, because at that time they had no nebulizer to clear the respiratory system, and they used different pranayama techniques to keep the respiratory system clear and healthy. Some of these cleansing pranayama we will do in our subsequent programs, but which have been done even during my program on the Zoom platform. So today let's do Matrika Kriya Pranayama. You breathe in 2 units and you breathe out 2 units. And the critical part of this technique is to pull your stomach in at the second outward breath. And it's like this. So this is a technique that gives you a heavy dose of energy, refreshes you. And it is good for the development of the heart and the normalization of your pulse. It also helps to push your stomach in, especially if you've got a big belly. If you're doing this technique constantly, you'll help to push your stomach in. So let us practice this as many times as you possibly can in this time that we go through. You're going to breathe in 2 units. So let us all begin doing this pranayama taking. Breathe in 2 units, breathe out 2 units, pull your stomach in at the second outward breath. So let us all commence. Okay, we move on to the next technique, which is called Kanida Togupu Kriya Pranayamam. In this technique, we breathe in through our nostrils and we count mentally, and we breathe out at double the count. So if you took an inhalation and you counted 1 to 4, in your exhalation, you slow it down and you must be able to count from 1 to 8. If you count from 1 to 5 in the inhalation, your exhalation must be 1 to 10. So whatever the count is in your inhalation, you double the count in the exhalation. In this way, we understand that in this technique, your exhalation is twice the time limit of your inhalation, and to be able to keep the time limit is to do the mental count. So let us all practice this as many times as we can. Breathe in, do a mental count, and breathe out, double the count. The idea of slowing down the exhalation is that you are giving the air that we breathe in, all the oxygen and the pranic energy that goes into the lungs, you're giving more opportunity for these to be absorbed by the blood in the capillaries in the lungs. So more oxygen and more pranic energy will be absorbed. When we are conventionally breathing, we breathe in, breathe out, so there's limited opportunity because we're breathing out immediately. So this technique helps to improve the quality of our breathing and the absorption of pranic energy and oxygen. So let us gently close our eyes, sit comfortably, and do the Kanida Togupu Kriya Pranayamam. we may end your exercise and you can gently open your eyes. If you practice pranayama regularly and accurately, you will undoubtedly contribute to a better and enhanced quality of your life. And you will understand this when you start practicing, the difference you are feeling, especially in your body. We now go on to chakras. Chakras means a spinning wheel. So a chakra is a spinning disc of energy. And they regulate all parts of the body. The chakras regulate all parts of the bodily systems, influencing everything from emotional processing to resistance to diseases. So the impact is a huge range. We have major and minor chakras, and the major chakras are the most important: the Muladhara chakra in the perineal region, Swadhisthana slightly above, Manipura at the navel area, Anahata at the heart center, Vishuddhi chakra at the throat, Agnya chakra in the space between the eyebrows, and Sahasrara chakra on top of the head. So these are the main chakras that impact phenomenally on the health and well-being of a person, especially if you're practicing pranayama regularly. There are nadis that meet at the 6 major intersections of these chakras, except the Sahasrara chakra. The nadis meet, which are the energy centers, and the nadis meet at these energy centers and then distribute the energy throughout the body. Chakras are not physical locations, but they operate on a subtle plane. So when the Vayu is active, the Vayu is the air, and the breathing, if that is active, the chakra functions at an optimum level. Then you can see the impact of the chakras on your body and on your life. You have to understand that you are energy. All living things are created by and comprised of energy. And the ability of your energy centers to function optimally is what keeps you psychologically, emotionally, physically, and spiritually balanced in life. However, if they become blocked or out of sync, this can negatively impact on the physical and psychological health. So it is so important that doing pranayama accurately and regularly will have such a beautiful impact on your body. Swadhisthana chakra is also known as the sacral chakra, and it has 6 petals. The color is orange, and the element it is associated with is water, and the sense is taste. It's linked to this taste sense. The sound or the mantra that activates the Swadhisthana chakra is Vang, spelled as V-A-N-G. This is the second primary chakra and is associated with creativity and is also known as the sexual chakra. It is located above the pubic bone and below the navel, and encompasses the genital region and the hypogastric plexus. So from this chakra, the Kundalini does the work of reproduction. A balanced chakra leads to feelings of wellness, abundance, pleasure, and joy. If your sacral chakra is blocked, you may feel bored, restless, and uninspired. A person with a blocked sacral chakra could also experience emotional instability, fear of or resistance to change, sexual dysfunction, depression, addiction, and especially fear of death. The physical symptoms associated with the blocked sacral chakra can include urinary discomfort, increased allergies, and an attraction to addictive behaviors. These need not to be related to drug or alcohol abuse. Shopping addiction, gambling, and issues with eating can all be linked to issues with the sacral chakra. So let us now go into contemplation. Sit comfortably with your spine upright. Gently close your eyes. Contemplate on whether you have addicted behavior, including repetitive thoughts, words, and repetitive actions. Do you experience resistance to change? Or sexual dysfunction? Urinary problems? Boredom? Are you one that wants to always be involved in gambling, shopping, or you have addicted eating behaviors? You also experience fear regularly, including fear of death. While you remain in the sacred posture with your eyes closed, we will chant Vang to activate the Swadhisthana chakra and to eliminate and mitigate all the issues that you have that emanate from blocked Swadhisthana chakra. So please join me in the chant. Vang. 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 Kundalini Aroganam. Kundalini Aroganam. Kundalini Aroganam. Continue to remain in silence and in stillness with your eyes closed as we progress into meditation. As you sit quietly with your body still and upright, take 3 slow, long and deep breaths through your nostrils and breathe out fully only through your nostrils. You should now be in a relaxed mode. You now become aware that you are not this body and that the body is not yours because you did not design it or conceive it. Neither did you deliver it to the world, nor did you nourish it when it arrived. You must also become aware that the various functions in your body, like breathing, blood circulation, and digestion, are all happening automatically and that you have no control over them. As you go deep within and reach the innermost part of yourself, you must become aware that you are the soul being, the Atma, or the real self. And as the soul being or the real self, You become aware that you are on a journey towards God. Supreme Sivaperuman. You must realize that you have existed before you came into this body. You exist now in this body, and you will continue to exist even after you leave this body. You must realize that you are eternal and that you are on a journey to God, and that in oneness and synergy with God, you will experience eternal peace and immortal bliss. You must realize that all your relationships in this world are temporary and transient, and that only your relationship with your divine is eternal, and this relationship goes far beyond death. In this awareness of your relationship with your divine, you will experience your true nature, that which embodies truth, pureness, unconditional love, compassion, understanding, joy, peace, and happiness. Now take your attention to your heart space and visualize your divine seated on a golden throne in the sanctum sanctorum of your heart. Your divine holds pride of place in your heart. Experience a beautiful effulgence emanating from your divine in your heart and permeating your entire body. As this effulgence spreads throughout your body, filling every cell in your body with golden light. Experience the energy spreading throughout your body, the energy of light and the vibrations of its movement. Continue to feel the flow of the energy of light from your heart throughout the body, experiencing the energy and the vibrations of the movement. Now bring to your gentle awareness that you are the embodiment of love and the sanctuary of peace. From this beautiful inner state of love and peace, you interact with every activity of life and you respond to every stimuli of this world. You also embrace every person in this world, the whole of humanity, from this beautiful inner space and state of love and peace. Just immerse in this love and peace that you are experiencing. Now radiate love, light and peace to your loved ones, then to your community and to the entire world. Now bless the world to be protected from all risks and dangers. Protect from the evil of the world and protect it from all bacterial and viral infections. The whole of humanity must feel protected. Bless the world so that there is peace within countries and peace between countries. So we shall all remain in silence, for it is only in silence that the voice of God can be heard and the vibrations of God can be experienced. So shall we all remain in this beautiful, sacred moments of silence. Slowly you come back to your body. You become aware of your mind. You listen to your breathing as you become grounded. Take a deep breath to become completely grounded. and bring your palms together in front of your heart and give thanks and gratitude to your divine. And when you are ready, you can gently open your eyes. Thank you to all of you for connecting with the program. You may do this program repeatedly for the enhancement of your health and well-being. Please encourage your loved ones, your family, and even your friends to do these programs, and so that they could help themselves to enjoy a better quality of life and to be healthy, strong, energetic, vibrant, and in good sound mental, psychological, emotional, physical, and spiritual health. Only you can make a difference to yourself, and you can make a difference in others' lives if you encourage them to be part of the journey. God bless you. May you find peace in your mind, joy in your hearts, and love in your life. Om Namah Shivaya.